Please welcome this week's special guest. It's Mark. Right, we'll start with you, David O'Doherty. What is Mark to you?
Well, this is Mark, and together we started a lost animals detective agency.
So there we have it. David's animal detective. What about you, Catherine? What's your connection to Mark?
This is Mark. He is my recycling man, and last year he put a note through my door saying he thought we were eating too many takeaways.
All right, Catherine's a healthy eating recycling man. David Mitchell, your relationship with Mark?
This is Mark. He saved me from choking in Argos after I...
David, you haven't even heard of Argos.
He saved me from choking in Argos after I swallowed one of their little pens.
There we have it.
I would like to know precisely what is implausible about that.
So there we have it. David O'Doherty's private eye for pets, Catherine's judgmental bin man, or David's high street hero. Lee's team, where to begin?
Well, let's start with Catherine. How many takeaways were you eating?
Chinese, Thai and pizzas.
Yeah, that's the first night. What about the second night?
Indians. I wasn't having takeaways every night. This is why I personally think it was a very rude thing to do. I mean, apart from the fact that it's none of this man's business, who I don't know. He's basically my staff.
Yeah.
How often does your staff turn up to take away the refuse?
God, I don't. My husband deals with all the rubbish and stuff.
I don't quite know what that means. I mean, he doesn't deal with booking them, does he? They just come every week. Or every
What's the rubbish out, Lee?
You still might know how often they come.
I accept that, but you said your husband deals with it, whatever that means. It means he's the one. In my family,
Your wife
Mrs.
does it,
Bryden is happy for me to put the rubbish out. I do it
Really?
every Thursday
Do you take
night.
a little stepladder out with you?
Yes, because I can't reach the top of the wheelie bin, so... or sometimes I just take a run at it.
Cascading down on your head. And then, when you think it's all over the place, the little mammals turn up to clear all the rubbish. Give us a rough average over 2 weeks at that time. How many takeaways were you eating?
Every other night, I think.
So that's what? That's normal to me, isn't it?
He writes a note and it says...
It said, I remember it beginning with, I hope you don't think this is rude, and, you know, it is rude,
Yeah.
and it was rude.
I don't know this is rude, but...
I wonder if you've considered that you may be eating too many takeaways. Yours, Mark.
So stand up.
What?
Stand up.
I am standing up.
No. All them takeaways, let's have a look at you.
That's my mic pack.
I'm going to go and have a quick feel.
Oh, my God.
I'm allowed to, I'm gay.
If it turns out this whole facade has been a lie, Louis...
It's all right, I'm gay.
Can I just say, Catherine, I'm gay.
Well, I can tell you, she doesn't feel like she's eaten a lot of takeaways. She's firm and tiny.
Well, thank God that was the answer, because it would have been awful if it had gone back. Oh, she's telling the truth.
She's tight.
It stinks of curry.
No, she's tight and toned.
Lee, what about your other suspects?
David O'Doherty.
Hello.
Hi. You were running a detective agency for lost animals, is that correct?
Well, we started off just as a detective agency, generally.
And then these lost animals started ringing you up saying, can you find my owner for me?
No.
What?
It's the mid-'80s in Dublin. There's a lot of crime. And we were 8 or 9, and we decided we were going to do something about the crime.
So you start off this detective agency, and it doesn't go so well, so you think you need to be a bit more niche.
We just weren't getting the caseload. We were getting nothing.
Did you recover any lost animals?
Well, in the window of the local shop, there seemed to be some people had lost cats and dogs. So, and some of them were offering cash rewards.
It was decided that we would ring up one of these people, and as I had the most mature voice of the agency, I had to speak to the lady.
And what would you say?
Hello, is that Mrs. Whitaker? And she would go, yes. And I'd say, and did you lose a cat called Whiskers recently? And she'd go, oh yes, oh yes. And I'd go, well, you're in luck, because my 8-year-old friend and I have set up a pet finding detective agency. And we're going to take on your case.
And did you have any results? Any good results? Did you ever find an animal, ever?
No.
What about the other David, as he's now known?
Oh, we're
Mr.
actually
Mitchell?
considering that, are we?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
What were you buying in Argos?
A kettle.
Can you walk me through the process of how it worked
Yeah.
when you went to Argos?
I walked through the door and I looked through the catalogue to find the kettle.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
What type of kettle did you go for?
For boiling water.
So, you've seen the kettle, and then what? What happens next?
I filled in I checked on the little keypad that they had it in stock.
I'll tell you what, you are down with the kids.
This, the pen that
Yes.
you swallowed, how long was it?
It was sort of about that long, I think.
And you choked?
Marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. Never has such a clean sentence meant so much.
Why did you put it in your mouth?
I was sort of chewing the end of it, sort of thinking.
Trying to look
and then
working class,
I sneezed.
You sneeze? The way you do when you sneeze and suck in at the same time, yeah?
And what, you had a backdraft effect, did you? And he went, straight in.
So you sneezed.
In order, I involuntarily inhaled before
Hang on.
the exhalation.
Are you like
That is
Hoover
what-
Man? Did everything implode into your gob? That's my child! Get his legs! So Mark's ran up to you.
Yeah.
Does he give you the Heimlich manoeuvre?
No. He just sort of patted me hard on the back a few times.
Right, we need an answer.
I can't see Mr. Mitchell in Argos.
I think it could be true, his story, because he looks quite Irish, quite fair, isn't he? And,
He looks Irish.
yeah, I think he looks Irish.
So what are you going to say then, Lee?
Should we say David O'Doherty?
I've told you, I mean,
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't blame me, that's all I'm saying.
We're going to go David O'Doherty.
Saying David Ducky. OK, Mark, would you now please reveal your true identity?
David O'Doherty and I ran a pet detective agency.
Yes, it's absolutely true. You had a detective agency.
I was at home rooting around, and we made business cards. And the caption at the bottom is, "We handle everything."
You're the first detective,
Yeah,
and Mark is...
he's down as notes.
Down as notes. Notes. You've reduced him to an inanimate noun.
What a man. Thank you very much, Mark.